Guys, all right, guys, gearing up for 2022 mule deer season. Heading over to Eastern Washington. Actually started today. Unfortunately, I had to work. I got a tax deadline, so I can't go out on opening weekend, but I'll be out there Tuesday. Just packing up my bag. I wanted to do a gear dump here and show you everything I'm running this season. So let me turn this around. So somehow I gotta try to fit all this in my bag. And I'll walk you through, if I can not step on anything here. I'll walk you through kind of from the bottom of the pack to the top. It'll change a little bit, but what I got here is the Seek Outside. It's the Red Cliff. Awesome tent. Ran it for bear season. Excited to try it out for the first season with the stove. Over here I got the stove, and I'll show you guys when I get out there. I actually made a really cool glass door that goes on it. It's supposed to be shatterproof, so I'm hoping it doesn't shatter on the way up. We'll find out sooner or later. This is a nest. Going out solo, just have that comfort feeling with the nest. It sits right inside the floorless teepee shelter. So it adds a little bit extra weight, but just for comfort, going out solo, I like to run that. You got to have the liner here for the teepee. Especially, here we go, I got bad lighting here. Let's do it this way. So the liner for the teepee kind of makes it a double wall tent. Doesn't weigh anything. Got to throw that in the pack. Got all the stakes here. So that's the shelter. Moving on. Got the sleeping bag. It's a Nemo Stalker sleeping bag. I'm actually gonna take out the compression sack and just run this garbage bag. Help protect it. It'll be easier to pack everything in without the compression sack. It'll just kind of fill in all those nooks and crannies in the backpack. Here I got the Thermarest Neo Air. It's a great little air mattress. Not sure what the R rating is. It's pretty high, but haven't had any issues with this. And I'll be camping up about 7,000 feet of elevation, so it'll be pretty cold. Good air mattress is clutch. And then creature comfort, just a pillow. This packs down pretty good, doesn't weigh anything. I've tried the inflatable pillows. They're only like that big. They're just not as comfy. This has got a little bit extra padding in it, so like to run that. Just picked this up. This only weighs a pound. And I can set this up, sit by the fire at night. You know, it's about a 4-mile hike in, but just sitting by the fire, give you some comfort at night watching the fire. Packs down pretty good. It's the Flex Light Air from REI. One of the lightest packable chairs I could find. This is the day pack chair that I run for glassing. Again, this only weighs about half a pound, but it's really nice when you're glassing on top of the mountain, have something to sit on. I got a little rain tarp that I'll take in the day pack. Also use this at night for the teepee's a floorless shelter, so just run this, sleep on top of this. You got the rain fly for your backpack. Let's see, we're getting into the little stuff now. So here I got the shit kit is what I call it. Some wet wipes and then just some regular tissue. I like to have both, you know. You got to keep clean out there. This is my night pack. Got some toothpaste in here, toothbrush, earplugs, ibuprofen, melatonin for helping you sleep at night. Just kind of all the stuff you need at night. I even got a little towel in case I get wet. But these are in waterproof bags. Don't want to get those wet. Here I got water filtration system. I don't pack a lot of water, so I find the rivers, any type of water source, got to be able to filter it. It's just the Sawyer. It's the lightweight Sawyer one, and then platypus bladder for once I filter the water, I can store it in camp. Got an ultra lightweight medical kit, fully waterproof. It's good for a few days. Lots of good stuff in here. I'm not going to open it up and go through it. Fire starting kit. I got a Bic lighter. I got waterproof matches, and then I've got some of these fire starters. I think they're the Exhibit fire starters, but these are supposed to work really well. Trekking poles, don't leave home without those. Those will save you. Got a Garmin GPS. That's nice. You can keep in touch with family. You know, it gets kind of lonely out there, so nice to have a way to communicate and also navigate when you're out there safely. Got the bear spray. I'll be going into bear country. Again, just helps me feel a little bit safer when I'm out there by myself. Got this little light I hang from the top of the teepee at night so I can see when I'm having dinner. It's solar charged, doesn't weigh much. Saves batteries for your headlamp. I always bring hand warmers. I can throw them in my boots, help dry out. I gotta have that. Here I got my cooking set up. This is a pot. It just expands. It's got titanium bottom, so I'll put this on top of my wood stove in the teepee tent so I can boil water. Cook my dinners, breakfast, all that good stuff. In here, this is just, I like to have coffee when I'm up there. So I do have a burner that'll run this MSR fuel. I don't take a lot of fuel. This is actually only half full. It weighs a little bit lighter than a full one, but I'm gonna try to cook everything off the wood stove. In case I have trouble, I can still cook a few meals using the burner. All right. Here I got a little bathroom storage thing in case I can't get outside. Not sure if I'm going to take this or not, but I've taken it in the past. I don't know, sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. I got these Graxaw game bags. You can actually bone out a full elk. These things pack up to nothing, don't weigh anything. But bone out your meat, you can hold a full elk, so this will be plenty for deer. Got the Outdoor Edge knife system for gutting. Got some electrical tape and gloves. This is kind of my field dressing kit here. I got the Silky Pocket Boy knife or saw. So cutting up wood. This thing cuts like butter. Got this little backpacking hatchet in case I need to make kindling, or I'm gonna use this a lot, try to get nice size wood where I can just throw them in the fireplace. Got some cordage. These cordage doesn't weigh anything. I always like to pack more than I think I'm gonna need, but I'll be able to hang the meat up in the trees. I run, you guys will see when I get up there, when I have the camp all set up, but I'll actually make clotheslines inside the teepee. And and that way I can dry out my clothes, hang them on there. So I like to have extra. Always got to pack extra batteries, and the batteries will run. This is the Black Diamond. This takes the AAA batteries. This thing's bright as heck. I'm trying to get away from using batteries, so I'm actually going to run this Peaks Duo headlamp, and it's rechargeable. So I'll actually bring a little power bank that'll recharge this. Both headlamps pretty bright. A lot of good reviews on the Peaks Duo. So excited to try that out this year. I got charging cords, charge the GPS that you see there, charge my phone, charge the light. Yeah, so you got to have that. For water drinking, I got a Platypus hydration pack in here. This actually hooks up to the frame of my backpack, and I got the hose cover, so I'll stuff this inside the backpack. Once I get to camp, everything comes out, stored in camp, and this will actually be my day pack for running around. And it's pretty neat. It hooks right up to the frame, so even when I get a deer or elk out there, I can still haul the meat back and not have much weight. This thing doesn't weigh anything. You still got your water. You can put your rain gear on the outside, strap everything to the outside. I mean, this thing's going to be sweet for running around during the day. Got a Vortex range finder. I believe this is the 1000. But yeah, got to have that. Vortex, binocs. I got an extra whistle in here. Wind checker. Got a little cow call. Yeah, don't leave home without that.